Looking for the best dual-motor electric bikes to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get started. Number 4. Wallke 2800W Dual Motor Electric Bike. Motor, dual 1500W brushless, peak 2800W. Battery, 48V22Ah, 1056Wh, up to 100 miles. Top speed, 34 to 35 miles per hour. Tires, 26 x 4.0 fat tires. Suspension, full hydraulic plus rear shock. We picked the Wallke X3 Max as our best dual-motor electric bike overall because it checks every box: power, comfort, range, and build quality. This thing is a tank on wheels, and yet somehow still foldable. With its peak 2800W dual-motor setup, it's one of the fastest street-legal e-bikes we've tested, hitting 35 miles per hour on flat ground with no problem. While we were testing it, the hydraulic suspension soaked up potholes and curves like a champ. The fat tires help too, especially on trails and sand. The 100-mile max range sounds ambitious, and you'll only hit that in pedal assist mode with moderate use. But the 48V22Ah battery held up surprisingly well during heavier riding days. We also like the UL 2849 and UL 2271 certifications. That's not something all dual-motor e-bikes offer, and it makes a real difference for peace of mind. If you're looking for something rugged, fast, and built for real-world use, this is one of the top dual-motor electric bikes you'll find under $1,500. Pros: impressive power and top speed. Dual UL certified for added safety. Comfortable full suspension and fat tires. Folding frame supports up to 400 pounds. Cons: heavier than most folding e-bikes. Can be overkill if you're just commuting in the city. Number 3. Best budget, Seemoon 3000W Dual Motor Electric Bike. Motor, peak 3000W dual brushless. Battery, 52V20Ah, up to 105 miles. Top speed, up to 38 miles per hour. Tires, 26 x 4.0 fat tires. Suspension, 6-point full suspension system. For just under $1,000, the Seemoon dual motor e-bike surprised us in the best way. You're getting up to 3000W of peak power, hydraulic disc brakes, and full suspension, all features that usually show up in higher-end models. That's why it earns our best budget dual-motor e-bike spot. During testing, it climbed hills and rough terrain without hesitation. The fat tires and 6-level suspension kept it stable and surprisingly smooth on both pavement and dirt. The 160 Nm torque is noticeable, especially when you switch on both motors. There's instant pickup. There are also a few bonuses packed in here like integrated turn signals, a rear rack, and even a phone holder. Of course, don't expect premium polish. The display and materials aren't as refined as pricier bikes, and you'll want to double-check bolts and parts during assembly. Still, for anyone looking to get into the AWD e-bike scene without breaking the bank, this is a strong contender. Pros: powerful 3000W peak motor at a budget price. 6-point suspension system rides better than expected. Full lighting setup and accessories included. Up to 105-mile range with pedal assist. Cons: some parts may feel less refined. Assembly takes a bit longer out of the box. Number 2. Best for speed, TUTTIO 46 miles per hour 52V30 dual motor electric bike. Motor, dual motors with 210 Nm torque. Battery, 52V30Ah, up to 90 plus miles, PAS. Top speed, 40 to 46 miles per hour. Tires, 26 x 4.0 fat tires. Suspension, lockable front plus rear hydraulic shock. If raw speed is what you're chasing, the TUTTIO dual motor e-bike is one of the fastest we've tested. Clocking in at up to 46 miles per hour, it's an absolute beast when both motors kick in. That's why it easily earns the spot as our best high-speed dual-motor e-bike. While we were testing, the 210 Nm of torque made a noticeable difference, especially on climbs and loose gravel. It didn't flinch on 45-degree inclines. You want to hang on tight, this thing pulls hard. It's the kind of power that reminds you why people choose dual-motor electric bikes in the first place. The build is rugged too. Full suspension, adjustable shocks, and fat tires make it surprisingly stable at higher speeds. The upgraded heat-resistant controller was a smart addition. We didn't notice any overheating during longer rides, which can be a concern with high-output e-bikes. This isn't your casual cruiser. It's for experienced riders who want a serious machine. If that's you, this might be the top dual-motor e-bike for pure thrill and off-road adventure. Pros: one of the fastest dual-motor e-bikes on the market. Huge torque for hills and tough terrain. Sturdy full suspension setup. 52 V30Ah battery holds up for long rides. Cons: might be too powerful for beginners. A bit noisy at full throttle. Number 1. Heavy-duty build, DAMSON RX80 dual-motor electric mountain bike. Motor, 1000W peak motor, with AWD versions. Battery, 48 V20Ah, up to 75 plus miles, PAS. Top speed, 30 to 33 miles per hour. Tires, 26 x 4.0 puncture resistant. Suspension, full hydraulic with adjustable fork. The DAMSON RX80 stands out for one big reason: it's built like a tank. This is our top pick for heavy-duty performance with dual suspension and a frame that supports up to 450 pounds. If you're a heavier rider or just want something that feels rock solid, this bike delivers. When we took it out on steep inclines and chunky trails, it stayed incredibly stable. The hydraulic suspension felt smooth without being too soft, and the fat tires gripped well in dirt and gravel. While the speed isn't the highest on the list, the RX80 is all about balance and control. Another nice touch is the included accessory bundle, which includes mudguards, a rear rack, a phone mount, a mirror, a lock, and a pump. It's rare to get this much extra gear without tacking on more cost. The RX80 isn't flashy, but it's reliable, rugged, and comfortable for long-distance off-road rides. It's a great dual-motor electric bike if you're looking for stability, safety, and all-day riding comfort. Pros: high load capacity, up to 450 pounds. Solid off-road performance with adjustable suspension. Comes with premium accessories. Great for larger riders or cargo setups. Cons: not the fastest in this list. Heavy to lift or transport.